are live.
We are live.
We're live.
Live from Saturday night.
It is Saturday night.
Yeah.
And it's me, Jack Pilgrim with Zack Geoghegan, making our walk and talk to Rupp Arena.
Where else?
About to cross where Zach typically has his road rage.
Spot. The infamous
and it's going to be a fun one, we hope. Please, for all that is good in this world, it'll be a fun one as Kentucky takes on the fighting dentists of Mississippi State, the Bulldogs, coming to town, led by one Chris Jans, but really, it's not about Chris Jans. Nobody cares about Chris Jans. Good guy. We saw him, Stephen, down in Starkville last year, drinking a nice glass of red wine the night before the game. And
did you really?
Yes, that was.
Okay.
We didn't. I don't think we've ever told that story, but here we are. Yes,
we at Chili's or where were you?
No, it was Walkout. Is that the name? Walk-ons.
Walk-ons.
Yeah, he was having a nice glass of red wine.
I'm interested.
Well, he was like talking with like fans and stuff. And I was like, man, could you imagine?
It'd be funny if he was in a corner by himself.
Yeah, could you imagine Mark Pope like drinking a glass of red wine out in public?
Nice Diet Coke.
Yeah, somewhere. But he will not be doing that. He's here at Rupp Arena. But really, it's not about Chris Jans. It's about Josh Hubbard. How in the world is Kentucky not going to let him score 78 points today, Zack Geoghegan?
Yes, so he had, what was it? I think he had 38 or 35. 38 against Texas when they won in overtime to kick off their SEC play. Then just a few nights ago, scored 30 on Oklahoma. They kind of ran that team out of the gym, too, if I remember the box score correctly. So, yeah, he is priority 1, 2, and 3. Can score from pretty much anywhere. Really, like, wiry, kind of athletic. Small point guard, like he's 5'10", 5'11", he's listed at. But just wired to score.
He's 6 foot, quote unquote.
6 foot, yes. So just very, very talented.
3 seasons that we've seen him be awesome against Kentucky.
I had a friend say it felt like Josh Hubbard's been in college forever, and that's just because he's been scoring 20 points for 3 straight seasons now. So
it was hilarious is he was a part of Reed Shepherd's, like he went nuclear while Reed was going nuclear 2 years ago in Starkville. Last year it was Jackson Robinson going for 7 threes while he was going nuclear.
So
he's been awesome, but we've just been awesomer. And it's, bless his heart, but he has not had much good luck in the win column against Kentucky.
Well, I don't think Mississippi State has either. The last
5 straight.
5 straight. So I guess Chris Jans has never beaten Kentucky.
He is 0-4.
They have
specifically.
Mississippi State has not won in Lexington since the last year of the Billy Gillispie era.
Ooh,
which is that feels like.
When's the last time they beat him in the regular season? Was that then?
I have no idea, to be honest. Well,
didn't we just have this stat for the Missouri game? Like, didn't we just do this exact thing about them never beating Kentucky at Rupp? So I don't love that stat, honestly. I wish you hadn't said that.
Yeah, so there's history on Kentucky's side, but that obviously didn't go well last time. So Josh Hubbard is their main guy, and they've got another guy. I think it's Jalen Epps. Jaden. He's like a 6'2" scoring guard. It's pretty much those two guys that just chuck up a ton of shots. No one else averages double figures for them. They're not a great rebounding team or anything like that, but a team that loves to.
Although they've been very good on the offensive glass in SEC play.
There you go.
Because they've been rebounding for Josh Hubbard's misses, so they could get the ball back out to Josh Hubbard to make shots.
Not a bad game plan, honestly.
Correct.
So, a very pick and roll heavy team. Like love to do ball screens with their point guards, get out in transition.
So like
just
Kentucky.
live through them. Yeah. So it should be a little bit different than the Missouri game where their star was Mark Mitchell. They kind of play through him, so they'll be playing through more of their backcourt guys as opposed to what we saw on Wednesday night. No Jaden Quaintance, by the way. That's kind of carrying the lead there, but
yay, fun.
So Mississippi State, yes, they've won 6 in a row after a 4-5 start. So they're playing their best basketball of the season right now. This is currently still a quad 3 opportunity. I don't know, if it'll be the Missouri situation where if they win, it'll end up being a quad 2 or whatever. So, but regardless, it'd just be better to win it, so you don't have to worry about that at all.
Yeah.
Because you don't want another quad 3 loss. I think
we also lost a quad 1 win today.
But yes, with Indiana's collapse.
Lost. Yep.
They had a worse collapse than Kentucky did against Missouri.
So Kentucky only has 1 quad 1 win right now.
Awesome. Okay. Man, we're just bundles of bright joy and good news right now, aren't we? So, what do you want to see Kentucky actually do in this game compared to Missouri, where they are not going to have Jaden Quaintance now?
Win the basketball game. Man, I don't know. I'm to a point where I'm just like, man, I don't care how they win. Like, I don't care if it's a Cam Williams needs to hit 8 threes. I don't care if you play in the mud with Mo Diabate going for 20 and 15. I don't care. Like, just win the basketball game, however ugly or pretty it needs to be. I don't think Kentucky's capable of winning pretty right now. Like, I don't know what even that would look like. So yeah, I'm lost with this team. I think everybody in that program is lost right now, and they're just trying to find their way. I think one of the bigger other storylines today, town. You think he kind of made the joke that he's going to get a couple of them to suit up because they need as much help as they can get right now. Who would be the most, the least likely to break a hip out there of Rupp's Ruts? Do you think Pat Riley could go out there and give you anything at his spry age of 80 something?
I saw some pictures of them kind of hanging around Rupp Arena during shoot around, and there was a reason they were kind of sitting around and not standing up. So love all those guys. Love Pat Riley. I actually got to see, I think, Steve Moss of WKYT shared
I love that video.
Did you see that video?
That was so cool.
Yeah, it was like Rick Pitino bringing in Pat Riley to give their guys like a warm-up speech in like a 1990-something game. I forget exactly what year it was, but
93?
93? I don't think he was.
One?
He wasn't 91, was
One?
it? Maybe 93, something like that. So before an SEC game, that was really cool. I mean, Pat Riley looked like the coolest dude in the entire world, man.
Dog.
Yeah, you can understand why that guy got players motivated and wanted to play for him. So maybe Pat Riley does the same thing, comes in. I would not be surprised, actually, if we get a similar video if Kentucky ends up winning this one, where Pat Riley gave a little pregame speech to the guys and riled them up and got them ready to go. So I feel like Pat Riley still runs the Miami Heat with an iron fist. So I imagine he can inspire. Pat
Riley is one of the dopest human beings to ever grace the sport of basketball.
Yeah.
Going through, you know his history as a player, as a coach, as an executive, but man, today, like when I was doing some additional research on their return and them talking about Pat and all that stuff, dude, like he was drafted into the NFL.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either until we were talking about the other day.
It was won a world championship as a player with the Lakers.
Yeah.
Then won 4 as a coach with the Lakers. Won a 5th. Coaching, he jumped in there and coached the Heat in 06 and led Dwayne Wade and Shaq to.
That's right. Then he's like, you know what? I'm just going to stick around and keep doing this.
Yeah, he was like, I'm just going to not coach anymore, and I'm just going to run everything. Yeah. And then he decided to be the best in the world at that, and brought in the Heatles and did all that stuff. Like, dude, also discovered Eric Spoelstra as a video coordinator. Just a dog, like the OG, the dog. Hey, let's go. I don't think we've ever come across this way. No. So maybe this is what we need. We're trying to break the streak of all the bad luck that's been happening whenever we go the normal way. So this might inspire us a little. I like this, but I do like Pat Riley. I do like having him back and just the good vibes. Hopefully he just kind of, as you said, just the steel fist. Make sure our guys are ready and they're taking this one seriously. Man, they could use any type of good vibes right now, because everything up to this point, it feels like every PR, every on court, off court. Just misstep after misstep. They just need something to go right. Like even down to like Tyron Stokes getting a crystal ball to Kansas. It's like, why not? Why won't something like that happen? So we just need anything good to happen in this program, and I think it comes tonight. I mean, there's a pretty big crowd out here waiting, I will say, all things considered. So, but yes, just everything about this whole week has not been fun. So, one thing I do want to see is, could Kentucky generate a little bit, start to get a little bit of a sense of some half-court offense? I think we can cross it. Some half-court offense, like as we know, like even statistically, Kentucky's one of the worst half-court offensive teams in the entire country. So you'd like to see them get a little bit of maybe trying to establish some rhythm with that. You're going to see more Malachi Moreno and Brandon Garrison, obviously, so maybe try and run things a little bit more through the bigs, throw it back to last year a little bit more. I mean, look at this. It's wrapped around the building. This really is. Are we just early? Not letting people in yet, I guess? Or? A little early. A little bit early, yeah. But not like I think they're about to let it in like a minute, actually. So, but yes, good crowd already. I think students come back shortly. So, man. All right. This is kind of making me feel a little bit better about just kind of the vibe, because just the energy wasn't great against Mizzou either. So, I think we need that as well. Let's get out of the wind tunnel, because it's okay. All right. Yeah, see, they're letting everybody in now. There we go. There's a nice long crowd.
Nice long line there.
So then shout out to our friends at Parlor Pizza. Parlor is absolutely delicious and nutritious, and the pizza bombs are delicious, and the pepperoni hot honey, just the absolute best. So the smoked wings, just love them to death. Several new locations. A new one coming in Richmond. Make sure you go check that one out. Are you going to go to the Richmond location?
No, but I'll go to the one here in Lexington.
That's I don't know why you would go further out of your way, but
nope, won't.
Okay,
but I love the one here. It's great. It really is. I didn't get the pizza bombs though. I need to try that next.
What'd you get?
Just regular pizza.
What kind?
I think one was a buffalo chicken, and we got
buffalo chicken parlor bomb is good.
All right, Stephen Peak had to intercept in that one. He loves the pizza bomb, so I'll have to grab those next time.
I thoroughly enjoy that. Jaden Quainton's missing today. Don't love that. Swelling popped up in his knee. Kind of been off and on kind of deal ever since coming back. And first time it popped up was out of the break where they were doing the kind of back-to-backs and really, really, really going hard. So
you grab yours. I think that's what's...
That's
just the wind. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
But the just swelling, popping back up to the point where we're like, okay, let's make sure he's back to 100%. Let's not push him through unnecessarily until he's back to 100%. How do Malachi and BG step up in his absence?
Well, you saw BG make some good plays towards the end of the Missouri game, other than the one just kind of the brain fart on the backdoor pass there where it went out of bounds. It was a key moment. But he had some good moments down there, too. Malachi, I thought, had some good moments as well. So it's not like they're unfamiliar with the roles that they're about to get. They've dealt with it pretty much the first, 11 games of the season for the most part. Both those guys know how to start. Both those guys know how to come off the bench. Goodness gracious. It's always just people screaming and yelling out here.
There are 8 open doors, damn it.
8 open doors?
All right.
That's good to know. So Malachi and BG, you're going to see a lot more of them tonight. And hopefully they play well. I think they'll have favorable-ish matchups. They're not, like I said, this is more of a backcourt-oriented team, so Kentucky should be able to have a little bit of success on the glass, scooping up loose balls, things like that in the paint. So that should be ideally an area where Kentucky can thrive. And it'll be interesting to see how they actually guard Hubbard. Do you put Jalen Lowe on him? Probably not. So who do you put? Do you put Aberdeen on him? Do you put Owe and then put Owe on Epps, Aberdeen on Hubbard, and go from there? And kind of, I don't know what you do with Jalen Lowe at that point. Maybe hide him on somebody where they're non-shooters or something like that. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how Pope handles it. Hell, he might just play Jalen Lowe on Hubbard and see how that goes early on. I assume Jalen Lowe will still be in the starting lineup today.
He should be. One lone Mississippi State fan by himself and just a State sweatshirt. Just bless his heart. Just
real true fan. Shout out.
I kind of like
real
that.
Fan.
Just doesn't need. Fan. Oh, there's another one. Look at a couple of Mississippi State fans. Not many. It is a sea of blue. Who wins the head-to-head battle between Jalen Lowe and because I feel like we've seen Jalen kind of start humming a little bit. A little bit. And Josh Hubbard has been humming since he came out of the womb. So who wins that head-to-head battle?
Josh Hubbard's going to win that battle unless Jalen Lowe just has his best game of the season, which would be awesome. I think if Kentucky wins that battle, Kentucky wins the game.
I'm pro that idea.
Yeah. So if Kentucky can, if they can win the point guard battle, they'll definitely win this game. I would assume. You know what they say about assuming, though. So we'll see. Other keys to the game, I want to see just Otega Owe keep attacking.
He's been
being the bull
very good.
Yeah. 20 points last game as well. He's really just been in a mindset of trying to get himself to the rim, getting the free throw line.
Go Cats, baby.
Go Cats. So I would love to see him continue to do that. Mo Diabate, would nice for him to have a little bit of a bounce-back game after a tough performance against Missouri and Alabama, really, for being honest. So a lot of bounce-back opportunities for guys all around. And you're kind of, you're not playing with nothing to lose because going 0-3 in the SEC hasn't happened here in a long, long time. But you're already 0-2. Vibes are low. Just go out there and have some fun. Play free. We'll see if Pope adds some wrinkles and tries to get them a little bit humming a little bit. I like the humming spot. Get them humming a little bit more in the half-court offense. I'd love to see them get some more corner 3 looks. That's where they're actually – that's the one 3-point spot on the court where they're hitting them this season. So see if they can set up guys to get more corner 3s, especially Otega and Aberdeen, get those guys some easy looks to get them going so they're not just starting off cold. There's a lot of different ways this game can go, though, and I genuinely have no idea what's going to happen, actually, as far as the final score goes.
So we joked going into the Missouri game. We're like, let's not even – what up? We don't want to even, open up the door to losing this game, what that would look like. We kind of just, scoffed at it we're not even going to touch on that. What does happen if you go 0-3? I don't want to go there, but we did this, and then it went the wrong way, so I feel like we at least have to address the elephant in the room.
I mean, it would be awful. I don't know what else to say. Like, it would be a complete disaster. So it would also depend on, I guess, how it unfolded. But, a loss in this situation would be a quad 3 loss. So it would just be really bad. You're already on the bubble. Lenardi officially has them as one of the 4 teams in the first four buys, which is the first group of teams that are still in the tournament there. They avoid that first round, the play-ins games and all that. So you're right on the brink right now. Like, you cannot continue to lose these games. There's still 15 more SEC games after this. So it's not like they would just be dead in the water forever. But you would put yourself in a very inopportune situation going down the rest of the season where you just the hope, like, it would be hard to try and reach and grasp for at that point.
Yeah, like talking about bubble and being out of the tournament, like that is a very real thing already. That would be like, okay, you're out of the tournament. Now it's about how do you play yourself back in. So we don't even want to do that. Let's just win the game. Let's win comfortably. Let's get some feel good vibes.
10.5-point favorite as of this morning. I don't know what it is right now still, but another double-digit favorite.
That scares the hell out of me.
It does. I don't understand it. Mississippi State's won a bunch of games.
They should have covered against Missouri. They should have covered against Missouri. Inexcusable how they crumbled down the stretch in that one. So just go cover, go win that game, and have a grand old time. And transition into our Parlor pregame picks of the day, pregame predictions. Shout out Parlor. How do you want to address this?
Okay, so my MVP, I think I'm just going to go with Ortega because he's been the MVP of like the last several games now at this point for Kentucky. So if he has another 20-point game, that's a good start to get you in a position to win. As for the actual score, I picked Mississippi State to win on KSR. I think I had like a 2 or 3, maybe a 3 or 4 point win actually for Mississippi State. I mean, I don't even want to pick because I just genuinely have no idea how this is going to go. Like, Kentucky could easily come out here ramped up and fired up and be like, okay, let's screw this. We're not going to lie down anymore. Let's actually go out there and win. And they could blow this team out by 15 points. I could see them winning by 5. I could see them losing by 2. I could see them losing by 5. I could see every single outcome of this game happening because we just haven't seen any consistency. And if I'm being honest, like, I don't really have a reason to believe Kentucky can win this game just because of how the last 2 games have unfolded. And I mean, I don't know how many people would disagree with me there either.
Yeah, it's just facts. It sucks.
It's facts.
I
will refuse to pick a score.
Great. Okay, I'm going to go Jalen Lowe is my game MVP.
I like it.
With Mo Diabate also playing very, very well. And I'm going to go a 76-73 victory. It's not going to be pretty. I don't think pretty games exist for this team right now, but that's not what matters. You just got to win the basketball game and move on, survive in advance, and get prepared for a road trip to Baton Rouge against an team against LSU. Let's just start stacking some victories, and I think they get it done tonight at Rupp Arena for Jack Pilgrim, for Zack Geoghegan. Please, just all that is good in the world. Win this basketball game. Just please win.
Boy, that'd be nice.
And let's get